Hi, it's Heather here at Lake Geneva Country Meats, and today I'm going to show you how to cook our country style ribs. Now there are a lot of different recipes that you're going to do to cook them, but today I'm going to show you something a little bit different. Most people just put barbecue sauce on them and do them on the grill or even in a crock pot, but I'm going to show you how to braise them. Now all braising is you're using a dry heat and a moist heat. So we're going to do the dry heat part first, and I have our country style ribs thawed, and I'm just going to put a little bit of kosher salt on all sides. Just want to sprinkle it on, and then a little bit of black pepper. This just seasons them up. Now I have a pan already heated up with olive oil in it, and once it gets nice and hot, then you're just going to place the country style ribs, and we're just going to get a nice sear on both sides of them. You want to put the country style ribs in there when your pan is this hot, where when you place the meat in it, it gives you a sizzle. All right, we have all of them in there, and we're just going to let this go for it's about 3 to 4 minutes on both sides. All right, so we've had our country style ribs searing for about 3 to 4 minutes on both sides. So once you get a nice color on both sides, then you're just going to remove it from the pan, and we're just going to place this in a pot to put right into the oven. Alright, once you have them all in there, next what we're going to do is we are going to add our mirepoix, which is 1 onion, 1 carrot, and 1 celery stalk, and you're just going to add that to the pan. What we're doing here is we're using the drippings off the bottom, and it's going to give it a nice flavor, and then we're going to deglaze the pan. So we're just going to add that and a little bit of tomato paste, probably about 2 tablespoons. And we have about 2 tablespoons of garlic that we're going to add. Just mix that up, and we're going to let this saute for about 3 to 4 minutes until the vegetables become a little bit soft. We don't want them to get too soft because they're going to be cooking in the oven for about an hour and a half. Alright, so we had our vegetables sauteing, and now we're going to deglaze the pan. And what I have here is 1/4 cup of red apple cider vinegar. So we're just going to add that to the pan, and we're just going to mix that up. You're going to try and get all of the stuff down at the bottom just to get that flavor mixed in with the vegetables. You can smell it right away when you pour it in. And once you have it all deglazed, then we're just going to add our 2½ cups of chicken broth right into the pan. I have a little bit of crushed red pepper, probably about 1 or 2 tablespoons. Just going to add that. And then we got 2 bay leaves that we're just going to mix in. So just going to stir this, and then we're going to bring it to a boil. All right, now it's come to a boil, so what we're going to do is we have our pan with our country style ribs in it, and we're just going to add that on top of it. Just pour it right on. And then I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and this is where we're going to do the second part of the braising, and that's the moist heat cooking. So I'm just going to cover this, and we're going to put it in the oven, and we're going to cook it for about an hour and a half. All right, we've had our country style ribs in the oven for an hour and a half. So now we're just going to pull them out, and we're going to plate them. All right. It smells delicious. They look good. And they should just fall right off the bone. So we're just going to pull one out. Yep, and they're almost a little hard to pull off. So we're just gonna set that on the plate, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of the juice and the vegetables right on top of it. You can put this right over polenta or white rice, and it's ready to be served. So this is a very simple recipe to do at home. It's quick, it's easy. So let's test and taste. Falls right off. Nice and tender, a little hot. But stop in at Lake Geneva Country Meats and pick up these items and enjoy this recipe at home.